Seriously good lemon and ginger tea I've got here, by the way. FYI. I'm starting to wonder whether my neck hurts because I'm always looking in the wrong... I'm always leaning in this direction. I'm going to go this way. See if that helps me. Do you reckon this will be any better? Weird. This is freaking me out going this way. I usually lean that way. I'm starting to think maybe my neck's crooked. Welcome to the Good Vibe stream, by the way. Oh, I'm not sure I can do this. The next batch of green hoodies. They shouldn't be long, Lewis. He emailed me back today. I'm expecting them this week. Let me see if I've got any new... Maybe the bank holidays slowed him down a bit. I'm just waiting for them to be printed. You can't hear me, yeah? You've done the good bit of the song yet? I can't sit this way. It's freaking me out. Maybe I'll just sit up. That wouldn't bloody kill me, would it? Lazy toad. Has it done the good bit of the song yet? I do need to start taking a bit more vitamin D, I think. It's not a bad shout. There's definitely something wrong with my desk setup. This bloody thing's annoying. I think we've had it. I think we've had this. We'll have a bit of dance pop. That's right, folks. Here we go. The stream is going live, folks. Here we go. What? What? How do you not like this one? You're mad. Get out. I'm just kidding. Even this bit. You don't like this bit? You got the bamboo straw. Nice. 3 strikes and you're out here on YouTube, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, welcome. We are officially live. This is the Alistair Williams Is Band YouTube channel. The time is 6 minutes past 8. We are all the way live, ladies and gentlemen. We are here broadcasting live on YouTube, the world's most amazing video platform. And as with all streams on YouTube, we're here to remind you that this stream is brought to you in association with Pfizer. Pfizer and the World Health Organization, the #1 sponsor of YouTube. Everything that I say during the stream must legally conform to everything that the World Health Organization say, or my channel will receive its 3rd strike and it will be removed from YouTube for your safety. So here I am to contractually tell you, ladies and gentlemen, as per my obligations, that during this live stream, I completely agree with everything that the World Health Organization say. I agree with everything that the World Health Organization state upon their website. All my personal views are exactly the same as the views that the World Health Organization have. There is nothing that the World Health Organization says that I do not completely agree with for the duration of this stream. And I would like to remind everyone that I am making this statement under extreme duress, and I am forced to say this via the YouTube terms and conditions. Therefore, I am, and I'm letting everyone know that I absolutely, really, I endorse everything the World Health Organization endorses. All the vaccines that they suggest you get, I suggest you get at least 1 or 2, maybe even 3 doses if you can fit them in. Please do so. I really strongly recommend it because, again, I can't stress this enough, I am forced to say that. With all that out the way, with me completely saying that I agree with the World Health Organization in every single way, we can now get to the rest of the live stream, which, again, one more time, is brought to you on YouTube in association with Pfizer. Now, we can't really, as per usual, we can't really talk about anything interesting, because we're here on YouTube. Well, we can talk about interesting stuff, but, you know, we have to agree with the World Health Organization. Otherwise, we'll be in violation of the incredibly fair YouTube terms and conditions. Oh, man, I tell you what, I absolutely love Pfizer. Just now that I've realized, once I got the second strike, I just realized, you know what, I'm so wrong on this one. Now that I've got 2 strikes, I can completely see how Pfizer are just an incredible organization that are doing such fine work all over the world. And it really was the second strike that really just rammed that home to me, you know? Tell you what's interesting. I may only be coming to your show in Dalkey by me lonesome. What's Dalkey? What's Dalkey? Do you mean Dublin? Oh, yeah, absolutely. We can't say anything. Like once you're on 2 strikes on YouTube, you can't do anything, you know, because they're so strike happy, you know. I might even get a strike for this stream, even though I've done everything that I'm supposed to do. They might just give me a strike anyway, you know. But who cares? What do we got? 2,000 YouTube subscribers. Start another channel, and what are you going to do? Knock me down to 1,000 subscribers? I don't give a shit. Okay, you only ever let people into the bloody live stream. The more people that subscribe to this YouTube channel, the lower the live stream numbers are. It's fantastic. We can talk about the excellent merch. You're right, Hoggy. We can talk about the excellent merch. But I don't know how much QVC I've got in me tonight, you know? Hey! We got our first super chat, ladies and gentlemen, of the stream. Somebody found the super chat button. Crowther has sent us $13. Happy belated Easter, buddy. Thanks very much, bro. I really appreciate the support, man. Big up Crowther in the chat for sending a very early super chat in. Thank you, man. Oh, you do mean Dublin. How much time do you have when you're down in Dublin? The general area of the pub you're in warrants a hike. I don't know anything about the trip. Some guys sorted it all out. So I don't really know what the schedule is for Dublin, etc. I know that I'm doing that gig that you've got tickets for. Interestingly, the tickets for this event have sold like really pretty well. Like better than a lot of famous comedians that go to Dublin have performed. So it's interesting. I really feel like the tide might be turning in terms of like, you know, people like us that obviously really agree with the World Health Organization, right? But on other platforms we don't. I think people are starting to want to hear from us more and more. Oh my God. Somebody just subscribed to this YouTube channel. They're in Dublin. I don't even know. Absolutely no idea. I'll get you the link. Hang on. I put the link on my TG, the old Telegram. I'll get you the link here. Copy. Here we go. Here's the link. I'm putting it into the chat. So I don't know where that is. Dake Dalkey. That was it. Dalkey. Oh, yeah, that's why you said Dalkey, because that's where I'm going. I don't even bloody know where I'm going. It's absolutely ridiculous. Dalkey Queen's Bar. There you go. There you go. That's where I'm going. I knew it. I knew it all along. Good golly, Miss Molly. What's up, good golly, Miss Molly? How's it going? Evening. Oh, the Dalai Lama and sucking that kid's tongue. That was one of those disgusting things ever. I mean, even in 2023, that was disgusting, you know? And the bar's set pretty high for being disgusting in 2023, but even for 2023, that was rank, you know? But, you know, I'm starting to believe that, you know, all the leaders of these religions that have got nothing to do with Jesus are probably like that. You know, like the Catholics were like that. You know, the Catholic Church was all PD. You know, you look at like the Dalai Lama and what's going on there, right? Like that ain't looking good. I wonder if you get under the bonnet of all these other religions that have got nothing to do with Jesus, like what's really going on with them? Like, you know what I mean? I reckon Satan's probably at the head of the table under most of them. Because none of these other religions are really under attack, you know? Whereas Christianity is just under so much attack because it's the real thing. The devil only attacks the real thing. The devil's not going to attack something that's, you know, junk. He's going to let you, you know, go ahead and follow that. That's why they're trying to normalize it all. Bunch of pedos, a lot of them. Yeah. I wouldn't disagree, you know. There really is demons all around. You're not even joking. We can actually talk about that because the World Health Organization don't have a policy on demons. Actually, I don't think they do yet. Or maybe we'll have to check or something. Just say all leaders. Yeah, I don't trust the leaders of other religions. I don't. Dalai Lama being a great example. You know, Buddhism is becoming shifty, or at least the mainstream version is when they're promoted so heavily in Hollywood. Is it promoted heavily in Hollywood? I don't know about that. Nice one, Wayne. Cheers. I reckon someone I work with is a demon. Interesting. He keeps trying to get me. And my colleague sacked. Sorry, I missed that bit. Yeah. So I thought that was the end. I thought you were saying, I reckon someone I work with is a demon. He keeps trying to get me. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, kill you? He keeps trying to get me and my colleague sacked so he can mess about and get loads of money for producing rubbish work. He looks like Humpty Dumpty. Well, he might be a demon or he might just be a douche, you know? It doesn't sound necessarily demonic. It just sounds a bit douchey. But, I mean, you might be right. Aha. I'd love to be able to talk about the theme park sketch, Wayne, but it doesn't look like, as we're on YouTube, I don't even know. As I'm on YouTube, I completely disagree with myself. And all the comedy that I do, when I'm on YouTube, I completely disagree with all of it. And instead, I completely agree with everything that the World Health Organization says as per the terms and conditions on YouTube. Good old T's and C's. So, yeah. Demon or Douche, fun game show. That would be pretty good, you know. That would be pretty good. I think you'd be surprised. Like, I think the Bible says that most of the big sort of nations, the big world powers, are sort of run by demons, essentially, like fallen angels, like the Prince of Persia or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, America, if you look at like what's going on with Biden and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if there's. I mean, I'm 100% positive that there is a fallen angel or a demon that's running that whole show. These secret societies. The sort of, all the bloody secret societies, the the whatevers, the this, the that, the club of this, the skull and crossbones, all this crap. That's all. It's all demon worship, essentially. At the top end, they know that it's demonic, but they just don't tell 99% of the people that are in there. But most of the time, they're worshiping fallen angels. I mean, to a human being, a fallen angel must seem like a god if you don't know anything about the Bible or Scripture. And then, of course, the devil is the ruler of this world. So the devil is more than capable of giving you, look at the temptations the devil put to Jesus. Like, you can own all this, you can have all that. Like, the devil is the ruler of this world, so he can give you great riches and power and fame and everything. And so to people like Lady Gaga or Tom Hanks or whatever, they're looking at all their money and all their fame, and they're thinking, wow, this, I'm on the right side here. Look at all the riches and fame that I've got. These people are suckers that are not worshiping this demon that I'm worshiping. But they must know in the back of their mind, like, this is not going well for me once I'm dead. But then again, they've probably been deceived into thinking that their body and their soul is going to be, live forever and put in a computer or some nonsense. I mean, the Antichrist, the devil does come back to rule the world for, 7 years, 3.5 openly. So these people are right in a way. Like, the Tom Hanks and all that, like, yeah, they're going to win for 3.5 years. But then what? Then what does your eternity look like? Satan gives his children gifts, same as God. Counterfeit gifts. Precisely. Nice mug, Al. I have the same one. Available at www.godsavethestream17.com. Oh, got a little... Here we go. God wins. Dishwasher safe. 11 ounces. Why are they ounces? I guess that's just what I bought them for. My food channel is ready to go now. The Red Pill Food Network. Stuart did me another version of the logo, and it's perfect. So it's ready to go now. I just need to start doing the content and stuff when I get a bit of time. Yeah, those 3.5 years are going to be rough. I don't believe that I'm going to be there, but it's going to be rough. Cooking with the Lord. But it's called Red Pill. Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? The Red Pill Food Network. I'm not that sold on the name, but I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, we're going to cook some good stuff. Yeah, the rice recipe's coming strong. It's one of my favorite things to cook. I cook it once a week. No, not spirit cooking. Could link it to gardening. I guess so, but to be honest, I really don't know that much about gardening at all. You know, I wouldn't listen to me about gardening. The only sort of gardening I know is how to garden when you've got no idea how to garden. You know what I mean? Which in itself sounds like a good idea for a channel. Gardening for people that don't know how to garden. By someone that doesn't know how to garden. Because I don't know how to grow stuff properly. I only know, listen, if you just put this seed in some soil and leave it alone, you'll get a few courgettes. You know? That's pretty much all I know. I mean, my courgette plants, I put far too many courgette plants close to each other when I was growing stuff. You know? They were crammed in. I didn't need as many plants as I had. But they all kind of survived, and I got a lot of courgettes. It was kind of all good. It's quite hard to film yourself gardening, you know? You can't really do it by yourself, can you? You gotta have a cameraman sort of thing, you know? Like this sort of content, you can just talk into your webcam and you're away. You can't really do that with a garden. You got to look at what you're doing and stuff. You know? You got to film the action. Camera child, camera wife. No, I don't think Joe's got the time or the energy to be filming me in the garden either. She might be up for it. But I think she might get quickly quite bored. Oh, Andy. Just watched an awesome video. Pastor Richard Lorenzo Jr. goes into a psychic reading and witnesses to the woman there. Brilliant. By the way, my wife loves the flask and straw I bought her. Thanks. You are welcome. They do make an excellent gift, man. Got to level with you. The taste and see that the Lord is good flask does make an excellent, excellent gift. Can you even read that? Psalm 34, verse 8. It's coming on across backwards. You got to learn how to grow things, Guy. I mean, I think I do. That's what I mean. I grow things. I'm just not an expert. It's really not hard for things to grow. I mean, I should learn how to put things in the proper spacing and the proper rows and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I used to put candles in my greenhouse for more CO2. Interesting. Sometimes Joe does watch when I'm doing a live stream. Yeah, sometimes. But she's the treasurer for our church at the moment. She's just taken that on. So she's doing that tonight. So she's doing just all the church accounts. Exactly, man. There's plenty of YouTube channels to learn tips for gardening. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to get in that lane. I don't want to get in that lane at all. You know, there's so many better channels out there for gardening than I would ever be able to do. It's like, just go to one of them that actually know about gardening. You definitely don't want me telling you how to garden, I would say. Bit of a different question now. What does your comedy writing process look like? Do you dedicate time to writing jokes? Does it develop naturally? It develops naturally, to be honest. I rarely ever sit down and say, I don't ever sit down and be like, I'm going to write some jokes. You know, it's just comes at me. But to be honest, I don't really do comedy enough these days to keep churning out new material. I don't have enough stage time really to practice new stuff. I'm doing gigs on like Friday and Saturday nights now to make money. And you can't really fuck around on a Friday or Saturday night. If you're being paid to like headline a comedy show, you can't really be like, I wonder if this will work. You have to use stuff that you know works. But I get to do the odd new bit of stuff, you know. which is quite fun. I just remember it in my head. And I practice it on stage, basically. I don't really write it down, no. Sometimes I make like notes in my phone and stuff. But I don't write like a script or anything like that at all. I never have done. When I was doing like Edinburgh stuff, I might write a script for an hour-long show, but I would never stick to it. Wish you could do American tour. I wish I could do American tour, but I'm pretty sure I'm banned from going to America. Do you not have a script wife? This is pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm not too bothered about it. You need the vax to get into the USA. They banned me silently from going to the USA before the whole vaccine debacle. You got the bamboo straw. Nice one. Honestly, the bamboo straw really does make the flask an absolute dream to use because you can just drink fresh water. Feels like you're drinking water on like a desert island or something. There's a lot of hearsay about whether or not you need to be vaccinated to go to America or not at the moment, or that they're gonna drop the restrictions soon or something. I'm not sure. Seriously, dipping Williams. To be fair, I don't talk about these products enough. I know I talk about them a lot, but they're so good that I should talk about them more. Dude, I don't drink tap water at all. I definitely don't drink tap water. No chance. It stinks. It smells so bad. You should remake funny adverts for your stuff. That's not a bad idea, you know. Doing like recording adverts for my merchandise. That's actually pretty funny. Thanks, Emperor. Oh yeah, the S Club 7 guy died suddenly. And to be honest, I can't wait to tell you what the World Health Organization tells me to think about that, to be honest. I was wanting to talk about Paul from S Club 7 passing away, but I went to the World Health Organization website and they haven't published my views on it yet on YouTube. So it's really hard for me to tell you what the World Health Organization tell me to think until they tell me what to think. So on YouTube, it's difficult to talk about that at the moment. Dude, you got to wash your clothes and then leave them for like a day wet and see what they smell like. And I know there's a chance that it might just be like, people are like, oh, that's just what wet clothes smell like. But I'm pretty sure I need to soak my clothes in distilled water and then see if they smell as bad after a day. I bet they don't. Tap water stinks. It really does. Sometimes my dishwasher stinks. Yeah, I make my own toothpaste with baking soda now. Is there really good water in Glasgow? I find that hard to believe. My tap water has white scum in it. Yeah, most people have that. State of my kettle after a few boils. Yeah, the smell, if you forget to take your washing out, it smells like somebody is like shit in your washing machine, you know? That can't be right. Can it? How's that right? Yeah, I think I used to. I was distilling my water for a while. Um, yeah, dude. Pictures of the sky, I'm always interested in. Absolutely, yes, please. Dig them out. When I was distilling my water, there was always brown sludge in the bottom of the distiller, which just lets me know like what's actually in water. You know. Thank you. You're going to post on the Telegram. Sweet. Appreciate it. Brown sludge. Yeah, dude, I was doing 3 4 liter distills a day. It was just too much. I will never drink tap water. It's disgusting. I got a big water filter that I use. Otherwise, I wouldn't drink it at all. There's only ever normal looking sky in Ireland when it's really cold and windy. As soon as it gets nice out, they shit up the sky starting at dawn. Yeah, that is, isn't it? Man, the weather manipulation and all the chemtrails and stuff has really been more noticeable the last couple of days. You know, it's really been pissing me off, to be honest. Like, I'm really fed up with them just raining on us all the time and really it's really getting on my nerves now. You know, I think when regular people find out about the weather manipulation, they're going to be more pissed off than they were about, you know, the other thing that's been done to them that I can't even tell you about because we're on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm really doing well by not saying anything out of order on YouTube today. I'm really trying. Tardy book is open. Oh man, I bet you do have good water in Finland. I believe that. I always point when I'm walking down the street. I go, "Oh, look at that," and I point up at the chemtrails and stuff, and I say things out loud like, "Oh, totally normal, totally normal." You know? Joe's so fed up of me mentioning chemtrails, man. She's so bored of it. She's just so bored of it. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Yeah, this is the one, man. It's so nice for a couple of days, and then just out of nowhere, it's just wind, rain, shit. It's like, and people don't put two and two together. They're not like, oh, this is weird. It was really nice, and now it's just completely horrible. Like, why has that happened? They're on my Telegram, right? Let me have a look. Oh my God. What? Bro, what is this? Wait a minute. Bro, what is this, man? Have you guys seen this? So this is the sky near Mr. Rees. What? What is that? What is that, man? What is that? I've never seen anything like that in my life. The way there's like a lake in the clouds. People don't look up and be like, okay, that's weird. You know what I mean? People walk past that every day like... I think that's UK, yeah. Is that UK, yeah, Mr. Rees? Yeah, UK. Semi-gaseous liquid suspended in atmosphere. Right. If you say so. It's getting on my nerves now, people not noticing this crap now, though. It really is. Ah, that's clever. I point my phone at the sky when I'm out. It makes people look up. Nice one. Maybe I should do that. That might be better than jabbering at it like some sort of maniac. Might get a better reaction. Oh, is your partner not awake at all? Orky Momo. Normies will be normies. Well, quite. Oh, no, she's awake. Fine. I don't think we are talking about UFOs. We're talking about, like, weird stuff in the sky. But not UFOs. We're talking about, like, weird clouds and stuff. But, you know, I'm fine to talk UFOs. I think UFOs is the next psyop to explain away the rapture, probably. I can't believe how many people know that the world is evil now. Or how many people that know that the government's trying to kill them now, you know? It's pretty wild. Didn't used to be anyone, you know. No, it's most people. It's not most people, but I feel like actually most people probably deep down do know that something weird's going on. No, maybe not. No, it's trash. It's not most people at all, is it? Do you remember when there was all that red sand all over people's cars and stuff, and they told them that it came from the Sahara Desert? I really struggle to believe that. There's red sand dumping out the sky, and you're telling me it's from the Sahara Desert? Seems unlikely. Seems really unlikely. Climatards will still freak out when we get a hot day, even though the weather is pants 95% of the time. Yeah. The weather is just horrible, wet, and grey 99% of the time now, and with 100% cloud cover, and people don't twig that this ain't normal. Dude, you do still see people like chugging around in the masks and stuff these days. There was a couple at the supermarket today. I was just thinking to myself, like, what? Have they been just wearing them the whole time? Like, are they never going to take them off? Like, huh? I really hope we don't have to go back to that anytime soon. Surely not. I know Joe Biden keeps saying, "Oh, it's about to be another pandemic. Get ready and stuff," but I really hope we're not going to have to do all that crap again. Surely they're not going to try that nonsense again, are they? They'll at least come up with something different, won't they, next time? Do you think so? You think it's this Marburg, like a children's virus or something next or whatever? Feels like we are dawning on the age of Aquarius. Were you doing the song there? Was that not even the words? I don't even know. Watched your Channel 4 video. That is wild. Yeah, it is, isn't it? How crazy is it? Do you know what, though? Richard Forbes keeps mentioning about bird flu in May. Dude, I've seen so many things that were like monkeypox is next. Now it's UFOs, it's food shortages. It's like, I don't know, man. People keep telling me that this is next, that's next, whatever. Like, Trump's going to be arrested over Easter and it's going to be the same as Jesus. It's all going to link to the Antichrist. None of this stuff ever seems to happen. So obviously eventually someone will get it right and that'll be the next thing. But I don't know. And I don't think anyone else really knows. So I'm just sort of chugging along, minding my own beeswax, you know? See you later, Mr. Rees. Peace out. What are people saying? Zombie pox, donkey shingles, both good options. Both good options. Cyber attack to take out the banks. Yeah, another good one. Another good option. Isn't it? Thanks, Jules. Appreciate the support. Martin says there will be another virus for sure. It does seem like they've done quite a lot of groundwork, doesn't it? It's quite a lot of groundwork. It was probably the test for the real deadly virus that they're going to release away. It was just sort of like a dress rehearsal probably for how people will react, So you reckon what? They'll have another virus and then what? And presumably they'll have another injection that you are forced to take. Oh yeah, like Constantine and Piers were doing in their dress rehearsal where they were like, oh yeah, but if it was the plague, then people would have to take it. That's probably what they're planning next, yeah. Yeah, they do keep telling us that there's going to be another one, so you'd have to sort of take them at their word, really, wouldn't you? Just assume that, yeah, there is going to be another one. Oh, yeah, I remember mad cow disease. That was a good one. You don't think they'd get away with it a second time? But I feel like that was maybe the point of the first one. You know, to prime everyone and just sort of get a bit of research on, okay, how are people actually going to react? Well, that's certainly true. We don't have to comply, whatever they come up with. Low-calorie food is the biggest con we swallowed. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. It's up there. I don't know whether they'll be able to pull it off another one or not. So I think that sometimes, but then I think, well, any time that, you know, the news tell these people to do something, they do tend to all just bloody well do it. You know? Exactly. But what if the next one is real? That's what I worry about, yeah. The next one will actually be real. Man, I'm not being funny. The weather out there is dog shit. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. And also the weather forecast obviously says that, you know, the weather's going to be terrible for the next, like, 15 days or whatever. I think they're still making you wear masks in hospitals or whatever now as well. You know? Oh, it's so disgusting, this weather. It woke a lot of people up, says Vicky. So I do not think it will work. They will just try something else, and that will not work. God wins. It's torrential rain in the new NE northeast. Yeah, torrential rain here as well. I didn't see this one, Servant King Media. Was it good? I don't watch And We Know anymore. You know, I always talk about this, but I've lost my enthusiasm for the whole trust the plan thing. You know, it's only so long you can keep going. Do you know what I mean? Dude, I'm literally the same. Like, unless I have an accident or an emergency, I'm never going to hospital ever again. Or the doctors. I don't even like to go to the doctors or anything like that. Just we don't really have a health system. It's just people trying to kill you, essentially. Oh my gosh, I know. Trying to talk to people in hospitals that work in hospitals is impossible. Oh yeah. Remember when they told us the UK was one moment away from a disastrous drought? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I had forgotten about it, but now that you say that, I remember. I don't know if private healthcare is any better or not. I mean, I don't see how it could conceivably be any bloody worse. Do they even do like the weather on the news anymore? Or is it too much of a dead giveaway that it's just always someone being like, it's cloudy again all the time? The weather is just cloudy again all the time, forever. Hey guys, today it's cloudy forever, everywhere, non-stop cloud again. You know, just pictures of clouds all over the map. Do they still do that crap? Do they even bother? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. No reservoirs have been built in the UK since 1989, despite the massive population increase. I'm really convinced that the people running this country are just trying to destroy the people that live here. It's just so obvious to me. It really is. Sold our waterboards to foreigners. Yeah. God, it's quite hard to have a good vibe stream these days, isn't it? You know, where's the bloody good news? At least when Trump was about, you know, there was that kind of like, oh, you know, this is happening, that's happening. You know what I mean? Now, what's happening? I mean, I guess it's kind of good that nothing's happening because at least nothing terrible's going on. You know, they're just sort of slowly destroying us and killing us at the moment. Your good vibe streams are notoriously not. They're not that bad, to be fair. What's up, Beth? This is it. When you get over 60, the NHS target you. I've been asked to give stool sample for bowel cancer, fill in a survey, and today it's a lung test. Guess what that is? Yeah, the fact that they just contact people and be like, hey, we just want to see whether you've got cancer. Hey, we'd like you to come in and we want to find out whether we can find some cancer. Like, you know? I really do feel like that as well. When you're over 60, the NHS target you. They really do. But I can't convince my parents that that's the case. You know, I feel like they're targeting my parents. It's awful. They know people are onto the agenda. They must do, you know. The NHS put me on end-of-life care for 6 days. I was 35. Al says, hey, Alistair, I'm on a ship. Brought extortionate internet package so I could say hello. What's up, Al? I've heard about this podcast. Isn't that the new Delling pod? What's the problem with statins? They do something bad to you. I can't remember what it is. I think they mess with your heart or something. If you're on them for too long, I can't remember. Nothing good. Yeah, this is it. My mum and dad. This is it with the NHS. My mum and dad seem to be in there every week, having cameras shoved down their throat and all sorts of other crap. Exactly. Exactly. They really do target you once you're over a certain age. As if the NHS give a shit about whether you get like throat cancer or, you know what I mean? They cancelled all their screenings and stuff during the pandemic, and then as soon as you get over 60, they want to pretend like, oh, we just really want to make sure we catch this early. I'm not convinced. I need to turn my heater on. Jeez, I wish I could talk about this gas, but unfortunately we're on YouTube, so I'm convinced of the same thing. That's it. That's why I'm so skeptical whenever they're like, oh, we just want to find out whether you've got cancer. It's like, if ever someone thinks they've got cancer, you assholes don't want to know. What? I'm sure I would, Martin. I don't quite know what it is, but I'm sure I would go on. Okay, listen. We're going to go into acoustic cinema. We're going to start winding up the Good Vibes stream here, folks. I've got to get back indoors. The weather's too bad. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our stream. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm not sure whether we'll be back because I'm going to Ireland on Thursday. Maybe I'll be able to do a stream late tomorrow night. On Rumble, maybe. So we can actually talk about stuff that's meaningful. You know what I mean? Anyway, nice one, guys. Maybe see you tomorrow night late. Ah! Lewis! Lewis just sent me $10. I don't want to forget about Lewis. I don't want to go before saying thank you to Lewis. Everyone say thank you to Lewis. He just sent us 10 big ones. Thanks, my guy. Appreciate the support. I really do. It does make a huge difference. Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.